Okay, so here it is, the 2001 Ford F150 SVT Lightning. It's a little cold outside again, so apologies, and it's covered in snow and ice from this cold Glasgow days you've got. But there's the truck behind me. It's 5.4 litre V8 supercharged. 60 comes up, not 60 is about 5.2 seconds and 157 miles an hour. They were the fastest production truck when they were made back in 2001, and I think there's only one or two trucks that do beat it. One is the Dodge SRT10, I think that's what it's called. It's got the same engine from the Dodge Viper in there, and outside of that I can't think of whatever else. Basically it will outrun Porsche Boxsters, it will outrun M3s, anything in a straight line. Try and go around a corner and you're going to die. But here it is, I'll give you a better look around it. So there's the truck with that big ugly white guy standing in front of it, and the panels and the paintwork is absolutely fabulous on it. There's a couple of little bits I'd probably like to tidy up over time, but as a running daily working car, you know, it's absolutely perfect. If it goes into someone's collection, which is what I think it should be doing, then yeah, I think you're going to spend a little bit of money on some paintwork, but nothing that needs doing. It's just for the sake of car enthusiasts being car enthusiasts. The bodywork is absolutely fabulous. All the panels, apart from the natural curves, are laser straight on it. It really is extremely tiny. For those that don't know, the rear lights on them are not aftermarket. They are the original 2001 model Lightning lights. I'm not a big fan. They do look a little bit like the Lexus lights, but that's what it came with, so that's what I've left it with, like stock vehicles. In the back there, excuse the cloth, that's just from putting the pram in there, and the odd dog's toy. But you've got the spraying bed liner from the factory, and then the Astro cover on top, keep everything nice and dry. I like the look of the truck with it off, but unfortunately living in Glasgow that's not an option. It just gets full of water, and then you've obviously run issues of getting rot and stuff if it gets underneath. So I keep the bed lid on there, and it keeps it absolutely bone dry inside. In fact, if you look inside, you can see all the dust that is in it, and if you look outside with the snow, it's proof that it does its job. So now looking down the driver's side, once again apologies, I'm working with the weather here and the location, but once again you can see it's all nice and straight. The alloys are in perfect condition. It's got big oversized tyres on there, so the alloys don't get any knocking when you're going up curves and stuff like that, so they stay in perfect condition. The windscreen, again, there's no chips on there, no cracks, it's all absolutely perfect. And mirrors, little slight kink on that one where someone's caught it, but other than that, perfect condition. You've got the side repeaters on here, which is another evidence of being the later year. The earlier models don't have that included. The interior, I apologise for now, it does need a bit of a clean. Again, running it in winter, it's not the easiest to keep clean, but you've got the kind of half suede, half leather, plastic, whatever you want to call them, Ford leather seats, which are in immaculate condition all around. There's no, obviously, no wear to the bolster. There's a bit of snow on it there. And the passenger seats, very rarely satin. You've got the SVT logo up in the headrest there. Special vehicles team for those that don't know. You've got the cubby box in here. I'll keep a few bits and pieces. And then if you pull the little handle down here, this flips up and that gives you your third seat. So you've got a three-way bench seat, and being the American shift column, there's no gear stick in the way, so you can easily get 3 passengers into the car. Onto the dash. It's a very American style dash, very cheap, very plasticky, but that's what the vehicle's all about. It's cheap, it's American, it's got a big engine and it goes like stink. But there's no marks on it, no scuffs. It's all absolutely perfect. Just wants a little bit of a wipe over, which when the weather's nicer, I'll be doing that. Driver's door again. I've just recently replaced these vanity lights here. They do tend to crack with the seatbelt hitting them when you close the door, so I've just imported those from the States and had them all replaced. That's the interior. Upstairs you've got the opening here where you can put your garage door opener, so when it's on you just press that and it opens the door. You've got the sunroof holder, which has got a nice pair of openers there at the minute. If I just turn the ignition on, the passenger side, one of the additions I've done, which you'll notice the seat is in the full back position, so there's no loss of movement for this, but I'm a big fan of music, so if I pull the seat forward, behind the seat you've just got an 8-inch Hertz amp, and then a 4-channel amplifier behind that, which is just mounted to the back wall. so it stays in place. It doesn't restrict any movement from the seat at all. And then in here there's a couple of spare belts. It's just had a recent service with all belts done, but they were bought at the same time because obviously it's a pain importing some of the stuff from the States that you can't get here, so they were just bought as a matter of course while it was coming in. On the back you've got the rear sliding window, the catch there. I'm not going to open it because it's freezing cold. I don't like moving rubbers around when it's this cold, but it does work and does its job as it should. It's tinted, so from the other side you can't see in too well. Really, it's more just to keep the sun off your back when it's a sunny day. And that's the interior of the Lightning. Okay, there's the business end. That's the 5.4 litre V8 supercharged with the Eaton supercharger on there. It's clean inside the engine, but I've not steam cleaned it, I've not dressed it up. One of the things I don't like to do, especially when selling a vehicle, is over clean something, because then you can't see if there's any issues with the car. If I go into here, you can see that there's no oil leaking, there's no water leaks. You know, the car is exactly as you would expect a used vehicle to look like. And for me that says a lot more than a cleaned up, lacquered engine that you don't know 100 miles down the road will it be covered in oil. Now I hope you can hear me over the engine started. Well, I'm going to give it a quick couple of revs because it's always fun to hear the engine. It's all about supercharger 5.4 litre when it comes to this thing. I'll not do too much because I don't want to piss off the neighbours. Get the throttle control there. I'll see what happens. Generally get the idea. So there you have it. That's the 5.4 litre V8 supercharged F150 SVT Lightning. It is for sale. If you want to inquire about it, just give me a ring. Mobile number's on the advert, but it's 07753 163 791. It's in Scotland, in Glasgow, Scotland. So you know, feel free to pop round. I'll take you for a drive in it. If you're over the age of 18 and not a nutcase, I'll let you drive it, provided you've got insurance. But you've got to bear in mind it's a rear-wheel drive, almost 400 horsepower truck. It does take a little bit of handling. If you're not used to something with that kind of power, you have to treat it very, very gingerly, and it's very, very easy to spin. In a straight line, performance-wise, like I say, you'll outrun Porsche Boxsters, you'll outrun a lot of things. And the fun thing is they don't see it coming. It's a big, dumb-looking American truck that you just think is going to be a slouch. And my God, does this thing take off. It's exhilarating. Every time I get out the car at petrol stations, wherever I am, people come over, want to talk about it, want to listen to it, want to hear all about it. It's that kind of vehicle. If you want to be inconspicuous, don't buy it. You're not going to sneak through anywhere. Like I say, once the weather's a little bit better, I'll try and take a better video, try and clean it up, polish it up, but you can see, you know, it's a tidy vehicle. It's 29,000 miles. You try and find another one of these in the UK, in the US, in Canada, anywhere. They don't exist. It's a one-off special edition, and for my money it warrants going into a full-time collection in a nice air-conditioned garage and looking after. It's not the kind of car that wants to get spoiled to ruin, because there's none of these around, and it would be a shame if it goes the way of a lot of them. So yeah, there it is. Give me a call. I hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, so this is just a quick video of the car starting and driving. The auto lock on the door there for the anti-hijack. Now the conditions on my seatbelt on are obviously not the best for a rear-wheel drive truck with close to 400 horsepower. Snow on the ground basically means that the back wheel will light up at any instant, but hopefully there might be a clear bit of road a bit further on that we can get some footage of it accelerating and listen to the supercharger. One of the beauties of this vehicle on the road is its sheer size and presence, that most people tend to get out of your way when they see you coming. They realise you're bigger than them and tend to yield quite a bit. Okay, so this is the main street. It's a 30 zone on here, so obviously I can't light it up too much past 30, but hopefully you can hear the supercharger there whining. If I just give it a quick tap, and you saw it twist there with the amount of power through the back wheels. Okay, we get onto a road that's probably worse than this one now, so we're probably not getting much chance to do any power test, but we'll see what we can't achieve. I'll just stop the video while we go over the speed bumps. It's not really much fun there, but there's the first one. There's no rattles or bangs or knocks. I mean, the car's 29,000 miles. It's as tight as a new car. See if you can't just hear the supercharger on this bit here. So you managed to grip okay that time. We'll try again off the roundabout, a nice slow speed. I'm taking the excuse just to extend the video a little bit while I'm out walking the dog. A nice picturesque Bothwell Castle. So a nice Scottish castle there in the background for us. There's the truck. When I say there's the truck, I'm sure you didn't think that was a motorbike. Like I say, even in this weather when it's a bit grim and miserable and covered in snow, it's still looking $1 million. So there we go, that's the SVT Lightning, short video to go on with the advert. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll say if it's the truck for you, then give me a shout. I'm hopefully going to take another video in the summer, once, well, I'll say summer, spring, once the weather picks up a bit, because it's Glasgow, it's snowing, it's miserable, it's not the best time to show the truck. But if you bear with me, then there'll be a nice video going up when I can. If you want to come see it before then, like I say, any time of day, give us a shout, mobile number's on the advert. Come along and take a peek at the truck. It is a fabulous vehicle. Like I say, 29,000 miles. You'll never find another one anywhere with 29,000 miles on it, and especially in the condition that this thing is. You know, it is 29,000 genuine miles. It looks and runs superb. For me, it doesn't want to be a daily driver, but it is a fabulous daily driver. So whatever you want to do with it, I guess it's your choice if you buy it. But I just hope the next owner looks after it as much as I have in the previous owners. Thanks. Have a safe day.